the zebra killers too in San Francisco, which killed like about 20 white people, racial killing. So it does. For some reason, the media doesn't cover them the same.
Let's be for real. Any black man that's considered a serial killer for killing white people is miscategorized. No. It's straight up miscategorized. Of course it is. What country, what people would suffer what we suffered and not have at least a few that would want to be revolutionaries?
I understand the anger, so I'm not saying
no, I'm not angry about it at all. This is what I'm saying, Jake. Look at the reality. If you're black and you've watched what happened to us for 350 years, you just might turn around and say, I'm going to get a gun and go out and harm. I'm not advocating that.
Yeah, I'm not
but
in that
boy,
situation, so it's hard to say.
The bar has been very low for white people.
Yeah. White people did help end it all. I mean, we're definitely guilty of doing it, so I can't say
man. I mean, you get bullied in school, you shoot up the whole school. Like, I'm like, do he got any manhood? Like, where is this guy? You know what I mean?
That's some cowardly shit that I don't understand.
It is.
Shooting up kids, bro, that's just disgusting.
Babies, what was it, down in Texas? Shot up all those babies. I think he was a Latino, I'm not sure, but that's cowardice, man. It's cowardice. And so I can't say black people commit more crimes than white people. Black people are far more investigated for it. Black people are far more implemented in it. You know what I mean? Let's face it. We're under white oppression. And under white oppression, they just passed the law. Trump just got them to pass the law that they could profile. Something they always wanted. You had to actually think about that, Jake. You had to actually make a law so that your own officers would not profile black people. You know why? Because no white people was going to jail. No white people was getting caught for all the crimes they were doing.
Well, I think there is a lot more violence in the black community still, but I mean, obviously this goes back to slavery and shit. I'm not saying it doesn't,
you
but
better
it is.
check them FBI statistics.
If you look at just maybe
the
not,
FBI,
the school shootings,
if you look at the 6 o'clock news, oh yeah, you're gonna think black people just randomly doing violence.
Well, I think it's about the same, but there's way more white people than black people in America. So if they're the same, that means black people are doing way more murders and
Absolutely not, because black people are in a horrible situation compared to whites.
And they are in those ghettos. You know, I don't disagree with that. I've actually
would that many black people be in the ghetto fight while gunfight, fire is going on if they had the means to get out of the ghetto?
No,
Absolutely
they wouldn't.
not.
These are issues where it's like no one wants to talk about how they solve them, I guess, because
nobody wants to face what they did.
But you still
you got to be a man to deal with this.
Real quick, let's say we did fuck you over though,
right?
But we still have to look at a solution of how do you pull yourself out of that.
It's an easy solution.
Black people need to maybe work together.
You know what the solution is?
What's that?
Real simple. The United States has 50 states, right?
Yeah.
Black people are 15% of the population, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take 15% of the land mass of the United States, turn it over to black people and call it Black America. Let them establish a government, get the CIA out of our neighborhoods, and we'll migrate the hell up out of here, give you every beautiful city, and we'll go build an empire like you've never seen before.
Yeah, see, I'm not opposed to
Solution,
that.
problem solved.
So you don't want white people to do it for you and give you handouts?
Who would? What real man wants?
No man would, but tons of black guys say that. That's what I'm saying.
As far as I'm concerned, they're not a man.
See, I can respect you. I respect that.
Yeah, like no man wants, especially if he's been oppressed by white people.
It's dehumanizing.
No man exactly. You don't want to, come and be under some guy who's you always listen. I say this all the time on the street, and tell me what you think, Jake. I tell people all the time, what you ask us to do, you would have never asked the Jews after World War II. Imagine if you told the Jews after World War II, you got to go back to Germany. Even though they raised this against you, you got to work with the Germans. And even if it takes 100 years, you got to try to, show the Germans that you're a human. That's what we had to do. Mm-hmm. They didn't go for that. They got the hell out of there. The minute they got a chance at the state of Israel, they got the hell away from the Germans. And to this day, Jake, 54, almost 50 years later, over 50 years later, the Germans are still paying reparations to them.
Yep, they are.
Now, what did we get? What did we get?
Much.
We had to be forced to try and live with our slave master who was lynching us, raping us, castrating us, burning us up in pots, murdering us, lynching and everything else. We had to learn how to live with that kind of a man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. So I'm opposed to reparations, but I would rather give you reparations than send money to fucking Israel. It's insane to me that we do that. If we had
are you opposed to paying a man for what he's worked for? Are you opposed to that?
I would be willing to have the conversation.
Come on, CJ, this is here we go.
Well, because it's your ancestors.
I thought I was going to find another way.
Well, because it's me.
It doesn't matter, Jay.
For your ancestors.
It doesn't
matter. I would much rather pay you than fucking Israel.
Come on. If a white man worked right now today and worked himself to death, which has happened many times, the coal miners and other groups, and he dies, and his kids find out that he was not given what he was supposed to be given and goes to court, there's not a judge in America that would not say, give this man or woman the money that's owed them. So what I'm saying is, yes, the bill is high. The bill is super high, but the work was high. We built y'all a country. We built it with our hands and feet and our babies and our torture and everything. Pay us the land that's due us, and we can get the hell. You can have these cities back. You want New York and Chicago and Tennessee back, and have them.
I would give you a couple states.
A couple states. I can't get my paycheck.
How many states you want? How many? I don't really give you my money.
Whatever it is. Whatever 15% of the land is, we're owed it.
It would be tricky to do. It'd have to be voluntary because a lot of black people aren't going to want to leave either. Is the problem.
They don't have to leave right away. Black people, we work together.